Upbeat, cinematic intro music begins. Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a showdown of epic proportions, a clash of cinematic titans that has echoed through Hollywood for decades. In one corner, the undisputed king of action, the man who defies gravity for our entertainment. In the other, the master of transformation, an actor who disappears into his roles, chasing authenticity with every breath. This is the ultimate face-off. Tom Cruise versus Leonardo DiCaprio. Music shifts to a high-energy, action movie theme. Imagine this. The deafening roar of helicopter blades fills the air. The crowd looks up, and there he is. Tom Cruise, a real-life action hero, leaps from the chopper, landing with a precision that blurs the line between actor and character. The iconic Mission Impossible theme pulses in the background as a montage of pure adrenaline explodes across the screen. We see him clinging to the side of a plane, soaring in a fighter jet from Top Gun, and racing a motorcycle through winding streets, his jaw set with determination. These aren't just movie scenes. They are testaments to a relentless dedication to his craft. The crowd roars his name, a chant that reverberates through the theater. Cruise, Cruise, Cruise. For over 4 decades, Tom Cruise has been synonymous with the blockbuster. He's not just an actor. He's a brand. A guarantee of high-octane spectacle. Think about it. When you buy a ticket to a Tom Cruise movie, you know exactly what you're getting. Breathtaking stunts, charismatic charm, and an unwavering commitment to pushing the boundaries of what's possible on screen. He's the ultimate movie star, a figure who has maintained his A-list status longer than almost anyone in the industry. From the cocky maverick to the unstoppable Ethan Hunt, Cruise has created a legacy built on sweat, risk, and an undeniable love for movie-making. He doesn't just play the hero. He embodies the very spirit of cinematic adventure. He's the last of a dying breed, a star who believes the magic of movies is made real through daredevilry and sheer force of will. Music softens, becoming more dramatic and orchestral. Now, let the lights dim. A different kind of energy fills the room. A massive wave crashes across the screen, a visual echo of cinematic history. And through the mist walks Leonardo DiCaprio, holding not a weapon, but a vintage film reel, a symbol of his reverence for the art of cinema. Behind him, a cascade of iconic moments unfolds. The heartbreaking romance of Titanic, the mind-bending complexity of Inception, the decadent chaos of The Wolf of Wall Street, and the raw, brutal survival of The Revenant. He raises his long-awaited Oscar, and the crowd's cheer is just as thunderous, but filled with a different kind of respect, a different kind of love. Leo. Leonardo DiCaprio represents a different path to cinematic greatness. His career is a masterclass in artistic evolution. He began as a teen heartthrob but consciously steered his career toward complex, challenging roles, collaborating with the world's greatest directors. Martin Scorsese, Quentin Tarantino, Christopher Nolan, Alejandro Inarritu. His filmography reads like a who's who of modern auteurs. Leo is a chameleon. He's not selling his own persona. He's inviting us to explore the depths of the human condition through his characters. Whether he's a doomed lover, a tortured tycoon, or a frontiersman left for dead, he commits with an intensity that is almost frightening. His Oscar win wasn't just a career milestone. It felt like a collective victory for audiences who had watched him pour his soul onto the screen for years. Music builds, blending the action and dramatic themes. So here we have them, standing on opposite sides of a stage lit by the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Behind Cruise, a holographic fighter jet hums with power. Behind Leo, an elegant film reel and a golden Oscar cast a warm, prestigious glow. They are two sides of the same coin, two pillars holding up the very idea of Hollywood. On one side, you have the stuntman star. Cruise's approach is physical, visceral. He puts his body on the line, believing that the audience's thrill is directly proportional to the reality of the danger. He's not just acting. He's doing. His aura is one of explosions, roaring engines, and the sheer kinetic energy of movement. He represents the power of cinema as a spectacle, an escape, a roller coaster ride that leaves you breathless and wanting more. He controls his projects, produces his films, and has built an empire on the foundation of being the ultimate showman. On the other side, you have the actor's actor. Leo's approach is psychological, emotional. He delves into the minds of his characters, undergoing incredible transformations to find the truth in their stories. His power comes from a quiet moment, a pained expression, a line delivered with such conviction that it sends shivers down your spine. His aura is one of dramatic spotlights, whispered dialogue, and the intense, focused energy of a master at his craft. He represents the power of cinema as an art form, a mirror to society, a journey that challenges your perspective and stays with you long after the credits roll. So who wins? Who's the greater legend? The action hero who performs the impossible, or the dramatic artist who makes us feel the impossible? A dramatic pause followed by a bright uplifting musical swell. As their cinematic auras, one of explosive action, the other of deep drama clash in the center of the stage, they create a blinding, brilliant light. And when that light fades, the answer becomes clear. Tom Cruise and Leonardo DiCaprio are standing side by side, smiling. The Hollywood sign in the background magically reshapes itself to spell out a simple, profound truth. Legends aren't compared. They are remembered, because that's the real takeaway here. We don't have to choose. In fact, Hollywood is richer, stronger, and more magical because we have both. We have the star who makes us believe a man can fly, and the actor who makes us understand why he might fall. Cruise and Leo represent two different yet equally vital forms of cinematic greatness. One is the heart-pounding thrill of the ride. The other is the soul-stirring depth of the story. They walk down the red carpet together, not as rivals, but as contemporaries who have each defined an era in their own unique way. Their legacies are not in competition. They are complementary. They remind us that movies can be both a thrilling escape and a profound art form. We are incredibly lucky to have witnessed the careers of two of the greatest to ever do it. What do you think? Are you Team Cruise or Team Leo? Or, like us, are you just grateful to be a fan of both? Let me know your favorite film from each of them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this celebration of cinematic legends, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.